Smackdown is taped tonight from Manchester, England. This is the second consecutive show WWE has taped. Raw was taped last night, and now SmackDown's going to be taped as well. Two shows in a row now, and what happens, this usually happens, is the shows aren't that good. This is the second time this year they've done this. They've done it back in May or June, sometime in the summer, in which they went to the UK and taped two shows. I reviewed that, actually. And then they do it again this in November, which they go back to the UK. This is their second UK tour, and they tape two shows there. I went off on this on my Raw review. I hate it because the crowds are awesome, and we can't hear what they chant because WWE blurts out everything. So it gets to the point where I want to turn off the TV because it just infuriates me. Besides the WrestleMania crowd, you won't find more of an energetic crowd than the UK crowd. So it is what it is. It's in Manchester, taped, and the show starts off with Shane McMahon. First, the show is going to have the main event of AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal. Shane McMahon comes out. He says SmackDown's the A show, even though we all know it's the B show. He promises Dan O'Brien's going to return that next week. He said, and then he brought out the New Day. And the thing with the New Day was they caused the Shield to lose the tag team titles. And they announce, New Day comes out, and then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out, and they go back and forth, and he makes Kofi Kingston against Sami Zayn. Eventually, that's what Shane says. So, it only took WWE about a few weeks to completely strip Sami Zayn of all of his momentum. He was awesome as a heel, lots of momentum as a heel. He's going to be a superstar heel, and then it's all gone. And then it's gone. It's like that meme. And then it's gone. It's over. Yeah, they've killed him already. They have him lose to Kofi Kingston. God. They had him lose to Randy Orton already, but I guess it's fine. Just Orton. He beats most guys, but let's have him lose to Kofi Kingston. It's like he's just going to be Sami Zayn, or Kevin Owens' lackey. That's all Sami Zayn's going to be. They show Jinder Mahal backstage with Renee Young. Wants to beat AJ. So I don't know. So if AJ beats Jinder Mahal, is it going to be AJ and Brock at Survivor Series? I don't know. Might be. Could be. So Bludgeon Brothers have a video. It's terrible. Bludgeon Brothers suck. So Rusev comes out, and it's going to be Randy Orton and Rusev. The winner gets to join Team SmackDown. This is okay. I don't mind it. It was a quick match, but Orton on SmackDown, I guess it makes the match good. Rusev not going to do anything with. So you have Orton there, and Orton usually has actually a great Survivor Series record. He tears it up at Survivor Series almost every year. I don't know if people have ever noticed. He's usually good at Survivor Series. It's one of the pay-per-views he actually does give a shit about. Sometimes I think he might give more of a shit about Survivor Series than he does at WrestleMania. So that's actually true. So they show Ellsworth there. He's wrestling Becky Lynch tonight. So it's Becky, and this is the first intergendered match they've done in a while. I remember I think they did like Test and Stacy Keibler or something, or Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon. I definitely remember that. It's an intergender match. I guess in this day and age, it's political correctness to show a man hitting a woman, even though Becky Lynch is for sure going to win, obviously. We all know Becky's going to crush him. It's kind of like, it's something they could do. Ellsworth's like kind of the nothing guy. He's not a man, so, I guess it's okay. She says she has no balls to make fun of him. So the match happens. They have all the women there. So it's basically like a lumberjill match. You have all the women there. Charlotte, Tamina, Carmella, who's with Ellsworth, Natalia, Naomi, and Lana. All of them are there. They're looking at Ellsworth. They want to see him get beat up. And, Charlotte beats him up. She throws him back in the ring. They had this thing where he tried to kiss Becky's hand. They make him like a complete pussy. She beats him up. She taps him up. She taps him out with the disarmer. And after the match, Carmella's so mad. She super kicks him. I think this should be the end of Ellsworth. That was actually really entertaining. I have to say, I really liked that. That was entertaining. That worked well. And hopefully this is the end of James Ellsworth and she super kicks home. And I believe I'm going to make a prediction right now. I think this is going to surprise some people. That Carmella's cashing in at Survivor Series. I think it might be against Natalya or maybe Charlotte or someone. It won't be against Alexa Bliss, but I think Carmella is going to cash in at Survivor Series and win the title. So Roman Reigns is back. They announced that he's going to be back. The Shield's going to return on Monday. Yeah. So Carmella yelled at Shane McMahon backstage. She wants to face Alexa Bliss for the at Survivor Series and Reclamation match. I think it's obvious. I knew this was going to happen. Shane announces it's Charlotte and Natalya for the title. Pretty obvious what's going to happen here. I've been saying it all along. This is what they're going to do. We're going to have Charlotte and Alexa Bliss at Survivor Series. This is WWE's two favorites. They're blonde chicks. They love their attractive blonde woman. Alexa Bliss is their golden girl. Charlotte's, Ric Flair's daughter, so she's, and she's really good. She's their other golden girl on Smackdown. That's going to be what you have. I think Charlotte's going to beat Natalya. And you know what? It's even possible. I don't know. Sometimes I think Carmella's going to cash in. I mean, she's going to run in. She might not cash it in, but she's going to do something that's possibly cost Natalya the match. But I just see maybe at Survivor Series, Charlotte beats Alexa Bliss. I don't see Alexa beating Charlotte. Even though they like Alexa, I don't see her having her beat Charlotte. Maybe after the match, Alexa attacks Charlotte and Carmella comes out and cashes in. That could be what they do. But I think you're going to see Charlotte and Alexa Bliss at Survivor Series. You won't see Carmella and Alexa, or it's possible you see Natalya and Alexa. But I don't know. I've always predicted Charlotte's going to get that match. That's the match they want to do. I hear Corey Graves talking about that's a dream match. That's not a dream match, but it isn't a fresh match you've never really seen before. So I'm actually before Charlotte and Alexa. Although we've seen them wrestle in NXT, I think, before. So, I mean, it's fresh. I mean, we've seen Charlotte and Bayley 100 times, Charlotte and Sasha 1,000 times, Charlotte and Bayley, or Charlotte and Becky 1,000 times. Seen Alexa and Bayley, Alexa and Becky, and Alexa and Sasha 1,000 times now. So we've seen everything. So, I think of all their new young women, that's a matchup they haven't really done yet. So I hope Charlotte wins. So up next they have Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin against the Usos. Okay, so Gable and Benjamin won by countout. This looks like a real injury. I hope it's not, but it looked like I believe it was Jay. He looked legitimately hurt and he had to be helped to the back. Yeah, something's up. I hope it's an angle, but I don't know if they really want to do this angle with the Usos right now. It doesn't make much sense, but yeah, he didn't look good. So, yeah. I mean, Gable and Benjamin, I think we're going to win anyway, so it probably doesn't ruin any plans, but Jay looks hurt, I got to say. Yeah, it kind of made me worry a bit. It looks real. So they announced Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to face New Day. Or sorry. I think it's I made a mistake. I think that was just a dark match. I read that online. I guess that's just a dark match. But I wanted to talk more about the matches they have next week with it's Natalya and Charlotte. With Charlotte thing, I want to see Charlotte and Bliss. I'm actually really want to see that match now, so I hope Charlotte wins. But I think Carmella will ultimately, cash in, as I've been talking about. Okay, so now it is time for the main event of the evening: Jinder Mahal and AJ Styles for WWE Championship. We all know, I think it's pretty obvious Jinder's retaining. I think so. I mean, never say never, but I think Jinder's going to win. I think he's going to win by, cheating. Or, you know what? Maybe it's AJ wins by disqualification. I just can't see, before the match with Brock, they're going to switch AJ and Brock. And I think Vince McMahon looked at that match as a joke. I don't think he wanted to do Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan because it would look like a joke. And I'm afraid, part of me doesn't want to see Brock and AJ because I'm afraid they might just squash AJ. Because we all know Brock's being built up. This whole thing with Brock Lesnar was why he's such a beast. They're building him up just to lose to Roman Reigns. They just want Roman Reigns to have that big moment. I think they broke the streak just for Roman Reigns. So I don't see AJ beating Brock. I don't see Jinder beating Brock, even though I thought maybe he might. I think Brock will beat Jinder. So Jinder and AJ. Match is good right now. Fans hate Jinder. I mean, I've read online they hate Jinder. He's blurring some stuff out, as you can tell watching the show, but they seem to hate Jinder right now. Holy shit! Oh my God. There is a God after all. There is a God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. It is over. It is over. Jinder Mahal has lost the title. AJ Styles is the new WWE champion. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. On a taped show, they did it. AJ Styles is the champ. He pinned Jinder with a phenomenal forearm. Crowd is losing their minds. They're going nuts. This is just an awesome moment. Wow. AJ's a champ. This is great. This is awesome. Wow. I am shocked. That's awesome. We have a new champ. AJ's champ again. Even though, I mean, he might just lose on the Indian tour. He's probably going to lose the title to Jinder back on the India tour. Because I think it's for sure Jinder and Cena at WrestleMania. I hope not. I hope maybe it's AJ Nakamura for the title. God can only hope. Maybe they owe us from making us watch Reigns and Lesnar again and give us AJ Nakamura for the WWE title. Hopefully. Wow, new champ. AJ Styles is the WWE champion. Yeah, that's awesome. I am very happy. If Jinder wins the belt back, it's gonna suck again, but at least I'll have to see him as the fucking champion again, and he can go back to being a jobber. It's what he really is. His title reign was a fucking joke, the worst champion ever, and AJ's the champ, as he should be. Please let AJ just keep the belt from now on. Maybe he loses the belt to Nakamura at WrestleMania. Wow. Oh my God. Thank God. This fucking awful fucking reign is over. At least for a few weeks.